I'm gonna need a phone with more storage because it's not filming anymore. But or a camera, so I can put an SD card in it. But I was, talking about, trying to have consistent content and trying to, uh, be a content creator. Which is that's I have a lot of ideas, but that was just one thing because it's just an interest, really a hobby, not really a source of income. I have other things I want to do for a source of income for revenue, but it's just a hobby. You know what I'm saying? But people looking at me and say, "Oh, you can't do like that person. You can't do like that person," and definitely not. That's why I'm trying to find my niche. I'm trying to find something I can do. That's what my niche would be. Something I can do. Something unique to me. Because I see a lot of people watch other YouTubers and they come and do the same thing and they great at it. They're great mukbangers that did what other people did. Some are vlogging, they're great at vlogging, just like other people. But sometimes you have to customize that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on here diagnosing people. I'm not diagnosing people. You know, and people wanna. And I don't roll back a lot. I don't roll back. Believe that. I don't roll back more than Walmart. But people were. I seen this. Woman. I don't know what to say to not sound evil. Watching these women have all these kids and how they do it, and saying when they had different fathers. You know what I'm saying? And so she proceeded to have two additional kids for her husband. But as I'm watching this exchange, I'm watching her go out to eat, always on the go. She eating a lot of takeout food that's very low in nutritional, nutrients and benefits. I mean, a lot of takeout food is very low in nutrition. She's busy all the time, going and going and going. I had said to myself, she could have complications because she eating a lot of garbage food, a lot of takeout. She always on the go. She not, you know. I don't know what her doctor was telling her when she would go to her checkup. Um, but I feel like you got to be more in tune with your healthcare professional, especially when it comes to they might be telling you take your prenatal vitamins. Are you taking those when they're telling you that? They might be telling you, well, go for a walk, get your little exercise. You might be like, well, all I do is I'm on my feet all day. You know, you got to be in tune with the healthcare profession. And people say, well, Cindy, I did work in healthcare, and I wasn't a professional, but I have to be an effective member of the healthcare team to be employed. I can't just be up there and not know nothing and be on the job. So I'm not a doctor, but I have to know something to be on the job. And that's one thing I'm going through right now. I feel like my job doesn't respect me. They know I'm going through something and know what is coming and say, Sister, well, I know what you can do, A, B, C, D. So I'm not in that field because I feel like they don't respect what I'm going through enough to come to me. But I have to give it. I have to say. That's why I have to get my prayer life together and know that God is going to take care of me because God tells us in the Bible, don't trust in man, trust in Him. So I put my trust in God. But they said, well, how these women have all these kids with different men, and that's the health risk, especially when it's with different men. With different men, and the baby come out healthy, the woman healthy. This woman lay in the house all day. She don't go nowhere. She not stressing her body. She laying down all day. And you watch her video. She got a lot of food stuff. This woman eating all kind of nutritious meals all day long that she done prepared at home. She put the ingredients in it. She prepared it at home. It's very healthy. You go in these restaurants, they got all kind of stuff in it because they done prepared in the restaurant. At home, she's preparing very healthy meals at home with all these food stamps she get. She laying down all day. She ain't going nowhere. She might not have no money to go nowhere, but she ain't going nowhere. She laying down all day resting. She eating healthy, nutritious food. And so she can have a ton of kids. She can have a ton of kids. I'm looking at this woman on her feet, always on the go, always doing something, always eating that takeout food that's not very nutritious. And she's taking her prenatal vitamin like the doctor instructed her. All this is going to be important. And my mind has seen, when I seen her, I said, unless she can have potential complications. But that's not my business to say that. So what is your business? Well, the only thing I can do since being on the internet is a hobby. Before the internet came out, what it was, MySpace was one of the first social media websites. I had magazines from every genre. I was getting like, I swear I got 50 magazines a month. I had subscriptions from everything. And that was my way to see the world. So when the internet came out, I almost canceled all of my subscriptions, maybe except for a couple of them. Because the internet opened up a whole new way for me to see the world. And so the internet for me is really a hobby. It's an interest. It's a way for me to see different things that I don't normally see in my day-to-day life. So I do want to be able to learn how social media works. And I really got to work on my social media because I have a lot I'm dealing with, but I have to give it to the Lord. But I don't mind talking about it because dealing with it by myself, I really don't mind talking about it because I just feel like I don't want to go into a hermit's place trying to deal with this by myself. But like I said, I had watch this, and so I could probably create a blog, talk about my interests, maybe share some health tips, talk about my life experience and my work experience and my educational training that gives me the credential to be able to talk about these topics that I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? But I would have to say, you know, after going through that, she probably not gonna try to have any more kids. Not my business, but if you try to have more kids, you're gonna have to take your prenatal vitamins. You're gonna have to eat nutritional food, and you will have. I will exercise, and I would definitely not be out up and ripping, running and ripping, running and ripping, running, going and going and going. And that's the way you need to customize your content so it's unique to you. It's unique to you, and still be able to put out consistent content. And you want to do that, because that's what I see happening. Ain't no wonder. And I put some money on it that she wasn't taking her prenatal vitamins, that she wasn't in tune with her healthcare professional. Oh, so this woman say a lot of stuff, a lot of negative stuff. I know she probably gonna chew me up and spit me out after talking about her like that. You don't even have the tools to make content. You got footage, you haven't even edited. You don't make consistent content. You're not even real on social media. You just out here venting about your problems, and nobody's helping you. You look crazy. All right, well, I just wanted to say that. So hopefully, but I think I'm gonna try to start my blog. I'm gonna have to work actually to get my own computer because it's hard to go to the library or to the healthcare library at the hospital and use their computer, or to the public library because actually the public library is closed down. I have to go about almost an hour drive away because the one here is being remodeled. So I have to go to the healthcare library, which is not convenient. I need to go ahead and get me an apartment, and I'm supposed to be talking to somebody about a job right now. I'm supposed to start one job tomorrow, but I want to do two jobs. So I got to go talk to this other man, but it's raining, so I don't really want to walk in the rain. But anyway, let me get off of here. Forgive me if I hurt anybody's feelings, if I stepped on anybody's toes. But anybody care what I'm saying? Because they're like, look at what you're going through. Look how they leave you in that mess. That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to speak the word. God says, wealth and riches is in my house. I have several homes. I have more than enough vehicles. I have more than enough revenue coming in from me and my family. I have inheritance for my children's children because of faith in Jesus Christ. Because of faith in Jesus Christ. The Bible says wealth and riches in my home because I fear God. And me and my family are very successful because we fear God. And we have a covenant with God. That we don't have to fear nothing or nobody. He is going to make that way for us. And I'm going to trust him. And I do want to like I said, that's my way. The internet is my way to see the world outside of my outside of my everyday life. So I do want to be on the internet. I do want to see something. I want to share something. I want to experience something. And I want to share something. And hopefully I can go get me an Airbnb if I don't get the house real soon, which I have a house in the name of Jesus. Thank you. I have several homes. I'm going to speak that on myself. I have several homes. I have several cars. I have everything I need in Jesus' name. I want to make some salmon croquettes and I want to make it. I want to do a whole brunch. I want to do a whole brunch, a whole Sunday brunch, and just relax on a a good Sunday morning. Maybe even go to worship service. Anyway, everybody be blessed. Look at my hair. I need to wash my hair. Everyone be blessed.